Hey guys, Mad Theories here. Uh, you know, I didn't quite know what video I was gonna make today, so I was just going through some Naruto stuff. I was like, yeah, I was gonna probably talk about like Naruto, but I just said, you know what? Screw that. I'm gonna talk about Boruto. Now, this is gonna be. It's not like a what if theory or anything. This is more like not a rant, but just me explain like how I feel on how it should have like went down. Now it's like, okay, you have like a lot of people. You have like a lot of people that actually love Boruto for some weird reason, and then you have other people that just despise the show in general and thinks that the story is shit, the plot hole is garbage, and there was too many spoilers alerts in the beginning of the show. So I'm like, now I haven't seen it. I haven't dove into it. I haven't even, taken a look at it and stuff. But I've been seeing some clips and how I was like, okay, thingy Boruto got the curse mark now. So I'm like, wait, what? And it's cool that Mitsuki has I guess Snake Sage mode. I guess, because he's Orochimaru's what would they call it? Artificial son, I guess. So like that's understandable, but just like the entire series is just like it's hard to kind of like wrap your head around because it's like, okay, not only a lot of people were still pissed about the whole Naruto fiasco, but it's like people gotta also keep in mind because it wasn't really Musashi's fault when he made Madara broken. Basically, he just made him like an OP character, and so it forced his hand to just throw in aliens. So it wasn't really his fault on that. But the part where after the war was over, everybody was at peace, and what Harashirama wanted, even though he couldn't have lived to see his dream, how he wanted all of the villages to like come together and whatnot. Let's just like chill out with all this beef, chill out with all this war. But he didn't live up to see his dream be fulfilled until several decades and years later when Naruto came along and basically took up the mantle and fulfilled his dream. So it's like, okay, you would think right there, it's over. It's over. Like the world is at peace, which makes sense because it's like, okay, if you have the big bads, which was basically aliens and whatnot, and one alien was like, I don't know, sealed up again and whatnot, and everybody throughout the ninja world, they cool. So everybody should be cool. They shouldn't be like either like rivals or well, they don't. I'm sorry, scratch that. Still can be rivals, but war itself shouldn't kind of like apply too much into it, like back to going back to like the same old thing, like, oh, I want your village dead, oh, you killed my dude. Like, you can have friendly competition and little rivalries here and there, but when it comes down to like war, it gets crazy, and then the whole aliens, and it's just you make the story, and then when you try to rush like the main character into it all, it doesn't really make any sense because how is it that you try to reverse it? You try to reverse it and have Sadara look up to Naruto and Boruto look up to Sasuke. So it's like, wait, what? Come on, hold up. And it's like, Sasuke, I guess, is telling Boruto like, you're gonna surpass Naruto or you're gonna be on levels and what. And I'm like, okay, it's cool that he looks up to him, but it's like Naruto is still the father. Like, wait a minute. Like, hold on here. Like, how y'all just spin this off and whatnot. I'm like, shouldn't he been learning from him? Because it's like when Konohamaru and like when Naruto was still, when he was like a teenager, then he like when the couple of years like kind of like spread it, and that's when he kind of like grew up again. I'm sorry, he grew up some more and stuff, and that's when Konohamaru was, yo, teach me this and that. He was like, I got you. Teaching him the Rasengan. He was teaching him all types of stuff. So it made it sense because he didn't really have a father figure like that, He didn't really, because I think his father died in the war, I believe. or he died during the night. I can't possibly remember, but I know his father died and his grandfather was, still there. And to, Komodo Hamaru didn't really have anybody, so. Oh no! I'm sorry. He had Aruka, but then Aruka was basically focused on Naruto. Yeah. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be like Boruto looking up to him, and then it's like I'm hearing that Boruto doesn't really have goals. He just wants to be Sarada's advisor or some crap, and I was like, wait, what? Hold up, and I'm like, this is why people is kind of like, scratching their heads like, is this what we want? Is this what we want to actually watch? Because it's like, it just feels like another show that's going to be 15 more years into the making. Like, okay, he's going to be an adult. He's supposed to, I guess, lose an eye. Naruto and Sasuke, I guess, is supposed to be dead. And some other crap that's going to happen. And it's like, again, it should have ended just with Naruto. Like, everybody was done. Sure, Boruto and Sarada, they could have been there, had their little tuning exams and whatnot. Bam, boom, wash. It's over. It's over. They had their tuning exams. Boom, it's over. They just stop it right there. It's over. And but when you consistently continue it over, it's like, oh, okay. And then when you make the story, you lose people, because it's like you come off with some random stuff, and it's like it doesn't really make any sense. Now, the part where I said earlier about the whole like there shouldn't be any war. Now, to be honest with you, if you truly think about it, like the world that we currently live in, if the whole world was truly at peace, there would be that one person who will either get bored and want to do something crazy to even mess up that person's his inner peace, and even want to start either chaos or war. Because think about it, this world, if there was absolutely no killings except for diseases, right, and there was absolutely no killing at all, it would be so interesting to live a peaceful life where there's no killing, there's no rape, there's no death except for medical reasons and whatnot. But then there will always be that one person who will get sick and tired of peace, or something might happen where it will cause that other person to cause conflict. And then there's as when you can, I'm so sorry, I'm just kind of like botching my words here, but when you cause conflict, and that conflict causes more drama, then there's corruption, then there's death, then it leads back into what you basically was at before. So with Naruto and this whole Boruto story, it's like I just don't understand. Like I really don't understand. So I'm like, if they're gonna go down this route, and which I'm feeling that it might probably be a fifth, no, well, they're not fifth, fourth Great Ninja War. Yeah. They little, the fourth Great Ninja War and whatnot, and then then what's gonna happen? They bring back Madara, they bring back Hashirama, they bring back whoever else who died. Oh, and then they bring back Naruto and Sasuke. Like, come on, man. It's like, don't do this. Don't do this. And then Boruto's supposed to be fighting some dude in the future. He loses his eye and whatnot. Then you already know what's gonna obviously happen. It's gonna be Sarada and Boruto and whatnot. Then there's gonna be the distinct clans actually is going to fuse together. Like, if you think about it, it could have actually happened maybe like before the whole Boruto series, like when the Uchihas was still around and whatnot. Because personally, if you think about it, how I felt they should have squashed the beef. Now, okay, sure, Hashirama, he went with the Uzumaki clan, and they they kind of like shared each other and stuff. So it was like, okay, they made like a little peace treaty, and then they like merged clans and stuff like that. And he married one of the Uzumaki, like I think Mito Uzumaki, can't remember her name, but he married her and stuff. It should have been maybe Hashirama marrying somebody from the Uchiha clan. That way the beef would have gotten squished. Like it could have been something like that, and the clans would have like finally merged together. But I think they probably didn't do that because probably you would have had a lot of people running around with renegades. Maybe that's just my theory. Maybe you sit there, you got like 10 Senjus and 10 Uchihas, and they doing their business and whatnot. Each and every single one of them awakening renegades and whatnot, and they sitting there doing that next level shit. That's just a theory. That's just a huge theory, but but it's obviously is gonna come back down to it. Where it's gonna be Sarada and Boruto, and once when everything is done in the future and world is gonna be saved again and whatnot. I feel that they probably might keep continuing this, and they're gonna probably make another show, and it might be Boruto's son, and it's like, come on, it just needs to stop, just stop, please, it just needs to stop, because it's like you kind of like you're hurting the series, you're hurting a beautiful masterpiece, and you're gonna probably make it into like a renaissance of the same thing over and over and over, more aliens and whatnot, Momoshiki, Ken Shiki, Don Shiki, whoever and whatnot. And I'm telling you, if they say that all the Shikis and whatnot, because they already said they come from a different dimension, so I'm like, oh, okay, what different dimension do they come from? Mars, Pluto, Jupiter, and whatnot? Because I feel like this is where they're probably going with this. Because if Tenori was on the moon, right? If he was on the moon, he had all of that stuff there. Then what is to say that the Shikis, they could be even on Jupiter or somewhere, or Venus, and that's like their different dimension there, and they're the ones that can actually live there and whatnot and breathe there because they're aliens and stuff. So so if Boruto or whoever else go there, they probably might not be able to survive due to the fact that there's no oxygen there. Or if they have a distinct bloodline or relationship with them or whatever, they can somehow breathe. I don't know. I don't care. But it's just that I don't know if there's a way to save the anime, make it maybe better so that maybe people would not leave and consider like the story shit. But if they don't, I don't know. I mean, you're still gonna have like a lot of people like really like oh my god, like Boruto is good and stuff like that. He's gonna surpass Naruto, but it's like how they're doing it is making it sound like, oh yeah, he's gonna surpass him through Sasuke and stuff. So it's like, but that's his son. Naruto's that's his son. How he like I said before, it's cool he's getting this training, but it's still like it would have been interesting if it would have been Sarada, right? Like think about like Sarada, like Sasuke would have been like, okay, because she's a Uchiha, and it's like basically they're the only two Uchihas alive left, so it's like it would make sense like he would teach her best as he can, because it's like when you see Sasuke and Sarada, I understand like Sasuke, he's out, checking to make sure the rest of the aliens isn't coming back, but he's basically Itachiing her. He's basically Itachiing her and stuff. So it's like she's there, like Dad, like when we gonna do this, Dad, when we gonna do that, and oh yeah, so about Boruto and stuff. So she feels neglected and stuff. So I'm like, all of this I'm hearing, all this I'm seeing on like some clips, some little clips in here I'm seeing on YouTube, little spoilers here and there, and I'm like, oh god, oh man. Then there was what was the other one? Like I feel like Mitsuki is probably like the only person in there. I feel like he's like the only one that's cool. Like everybody's storyline probably like except his. It may be a little far-fetched, probably like here and there, but his story is the only story that maybe makes a little bit sense to me, because it's like, again, like I said in my other video, Orochimaru is a man without a country, which would make sense for Mitsuki to be like, well, I don't want to be like you, man. I want to do my own thing. He like, all right. So Naruto, thank you for taking care of my son and stuff. So have a blessed day. So I'm like, I can understand that, but the whole ordeal with Boruto and Sarada, it's just man, like I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to make people, still believe there is some hope into the show. But yeah, if you like what you heard and you heard what you like, please subscribe, share, do all of that wonderful stuff. And I'll catch you later.